We moved to Boulder on the longest day of the year. That was a while ago, but I still remember pulling into town after 3 weeks of journeying from the East Coast. Along the way, we stopped in all these places I'd never been to before. Cleveland, Milwaukee, Madison, Minneapolis, and a bunch of random towns in Montana. I liked them all, but Boulder felt different. Boulder felt like home. And now, 2 years later, it's summer solstice again, and we're about to load up the car and head even further west. For a painfully nostalgic guy, I'm feeling especially nostalgic today. I dropped Carly off at the airport bus stop at 5:45 this morning and found myself with a rare day to myself. There was a time in my life when this sort of thing happened more often. In the old days, I'd wake up and stumble into mornings without structure with some regularity. Nowhere to be and no one to talk to. Today's like that. Summer day in Boulder with no agenda other than to reflect on this chapter. I started wandering. First, I headed downtown to drink a few cups of coffee at my favorite shop in the world, shout out Ozo. After drinking my body weight in caffeine, I linked up with the trail and started reminiscing hard. A lot can happen in 2 years, I guess. You can serve a term in Congress or pick up an MBA. I don't have much interest in the first, and I already did the second, so instead, for some reason, I set up shop in this landlocked town in the mountains. It was an easy place to fall in love with, especially on a summer day like this. The heat, the river, the connection you get with every stranger who gives you a head nod as you walk past. There's this quiet sense of community that's hard to explain but easy to feel. There's Wednesday night farmers markets and pizza in the mountains, and rivers to jump in when it gets too hot. It's the only place I've ever lived where people don't start with their job when you ask them what they do. It has its drawbacks too. The winters are long and cold, and the airport's half a state away. There's no diversity or cell service, and it's really hard to stay awake for the Indy Giants games. But from the moment I got here until right now, I've always felt at home. Maybe we'll come back someday. I hope we do, at least in the summers. But for now, the Boulder experiment is shifting from the present into the past. And when I think of this town, like I have for the past 5 hours straight, I'll think of so many good things in my life. I got engaged and then married during this era. I started my first company. I spent a ridiculous amount of time riding a bike. But I think, more than anything, I'll remember it as a period of extreme, borderline delusional happiness. And yet, as beautiful as it was, I think I'm ready to go back to California.